Good afternoon, early evening, everybody. It is looks like almost 5:30. It's been a busy day. Work was great. I got to learn a lot of new stuff, things that I had no idea how to do. Um, which was awesome because now I have some idea how to make certain things. Um, and that's all I'm gonna say about my work. That I'm having a good time so far. Granted, it's only day one. I got all my paperwork done. The last minute stuff done. Um, Helped with getting everything prepped for the job site. A lot of food work and whatnot. And then I came home feeling good. And excuse me. Yeah, things went downhill quick. Which I was kind of afraid of at first, but I tried not to let it be in the forefront of my brain because I didn't want it to ruin my day. Um, I have rearranged my doctor's appointment that's supposed to be in September, so I don't have to leave work early. I did not like doing that, being what the situation was, and yeah, I'm extremely tired. Don't get me wrong, I love my wife. I do care about her, and I am concerned about her well being and whatnot. But this whole running around and trying to do it all myself before going to work, I could be trying to get up at 4:30, but I'm like, no, because it's hard enough going to sleep as is. I mean, I listened to my doctor. My doctor had said that if you're having trouble falling asleep, take a Benadryl. Took a Benadryl. That lasted until about, see here, I took it about 8, a little bit after 8 o'clock, and that lasted until almost 3, 3:26, somewhere around there. And once it wore off, it was like, um, don't know if it was anxiety for anticipation or what the deal is, but yeah, I am so sorry. This is weird. Last couple times I've been trying to do a video, I start yawning like crazy. But I've already made plans for this coming weekend to basically start working on this room. I thought about doing it when I got home tomorrow night, but being we have intermittent heat wave combined with intermittent showers, um, I don't know how much I can do in the afternoon when I get home from work, and being I'll be getting home mid to late afternoon. My first priority when I get home, besides shedding my work clothes, is to be able to relax a little bit before having to work on dinner. Dinner today, because of the fact that I forgot to pull out a meat product get last night, was basically fend for yourself. Beans we had leftover. Well, there's a leftover pork chop in there. There's half an egg omelet that Jerry didn't finish. Um, Basically, I wanted to get rid of the leftovers so I can figure out what room I have in there for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I will. Well, tonight before I go to bed, I will pull out some kind of maybe chicken. Yeah, we haven't had chicken in a while, so I'll probably pull out chicken and make either grilled chicken for a salad or something. I'll figure it out tomorrow night. But yeah, excuse me. Combination of sneeze and a cough. It's allergy season. The allergy is really bad. But, well, let's just put it this way. When I got home from work, I'm sorry, folks. I gotta really learn how to edit so I can deal with that. When I got home from work, I found out there was a bit of a problem this morning. And, well, let's just put it this way. Jerry did her best to take care of the problem. Mom said she would have come in to help, but I wouldn't want Mom to come in and help with that particular problem, and I think Jerry would have been too embarrassed by it. But got home, grabbed myself a lunch or a sandwich. I didn't have to come home when I did. I could have waited until like 12 to be home. I could have been there an extra hour. Jerry wanted me to be home by 11 so she can make sure I'm home and we can get everything ready for her to go to the doctors for the MRI. That never happened. Well, I shouldn't say it did not happen. It did not get finished. Being as I'm not a technician or a patient, I couldn't go back there to try my best to keep her calm or anything like that. After Jerry came out of the MRI office, she was basically in excruciating pain, which I kind of find hard to believe because you'd figure that either the doctors there would have tried to do something to help her out or give her some sort of Novocaine or localized anesthesia or something like that. So the nurse actually wheels her out as I ran out to get the van to put her into the back of the van and then bring her home and get her situated in bed before I could go back out, because I had to go back out I wanted to get rid of some jumbo-sized cardboard from the shed and a few other things. I'm going to work on that shed. It's built. I have to go, I'm going to go out there this weekend to put the stuff that I want in the shed, and then start situating the utility room for my tools and yard stuff. And I've got a couple blue boxes here, or blue clear boxes with blue lids that have some small tools, nails, screws, a bunch of extra stuff that some of it came from New York, some of it I don't even know why Jerry has it. But I've been using it, so it's not like something that I can go, oh, I can toss that. But who knows what I will get rid of and what I won't get rid of. Jerry won't know. Because I got some stuff in there, it's like, we never use this, we never use that, we don't have a use for this or that. You know, it's taking up space that I don't need it to be taking up. And then once I'm done with that, it's basically the utility room will have my tools and some items that she wants to keep a hold of, but I want out of my office, so they're out. Probably have to get a trash bag for some of these plushy things that she wants to keep. I have a few things in here I might get rid of that are mine that I just don't see the need for anymore. So that will happen this weekend. So hopefully, well, as I go to pull it out of this room and deal with it, you'll get to see that process. I have I don't know why Jerry wants to keep it, but she ordered the bed bug Ziploc bags for this thing and the mattress that we're going to put in the utility room. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it by myself without ripping the bag, because I don't know what Mom can do to help me. And I don't even know if I'll employ her assistance, because I don't want her to be hurt by any of this stuff. But I've got a lot of stuff in here that I'm going to be getting rid of hopefully this coming weekend. It might not be as quickly as some people would like it, but it will slowly start to happen. I was waiting for the shed to be done and time. Now that I have a job, I'm going to be trying to do as much as I can on the weekends. I will keep my schedule as is, which means I will be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to just keep my schedule, so I don't screw up my schedule for sleeping. So, being my first thing to do is transfer stuff from the utility room to the shed. Getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and going outside after the sun is up, or I've had my coffee and whatnot. Yeah, I am going to be doing that. I'm sticking to my guns, guys. Okay, yeah, I said I was going to do a lot of things, and a lot of things didn't happen as quickly as some people seem to have wanted it. So a lot of people are thinking I'm slipping back into the old, letting her push me around. No, I'm biding my time. I'm biding my time for that moment when I can sit there and go, okay, Doc says you're good. Doc says you can get out of bed. Guess what? Time for you to get out of bed and start doing the stuff you need to do, so I can do the stuff that I need to do. If you want me to help with the craft room, it's going to have to wait until I feel like doing it. So either A, you're going to have to do what you can do to the best of your ability, or you're just going to have to wait, because I'm not making anything that I don't want to do a priority, and I don't want to do her craft room. I've told her multiple times, as far as I'm concerned, give me a big dumpster, give me a shovel, give me a wheelbarrow. I'll take care of it myself. You won't like what I do with it, but I'll take care of it myself. And I know some of her attitude is because she's in a lot of pain, because I know when I was in a lot of pain with a broken foot and not realizing it was broken because I was in a different state and my insurance did not allow me to use them outside of state, and I wasn't going to pay hundreds of dollars or more for a foot x-ray and a cast. So I walked around for about a week in Georgia thinking it was just a sprained ankle, until I got back to New York and could use my insurance and found that it was broken. And let me tell you, when I was down there and not knowing what it was, I was popping Advil practically hourly like it was Pez. Now I know that was not a good idea, because I could screw up my liver and whatnot, but you know what? When you're in pain, it's either drug yourself to the point of not feeling anything, or be an obnoxious grouch. So, yeah, I do what I have to do. And I do it at my own pace. And if people are not exactly happy with my own pace, I can understand. Because sometimes it looks like I'm going backwards. Or sometimes it looks like I'm just standing still. But no. Right now, I'm biding my time, seeing when I can do what I can do and how I can do. There's a lot of things in here. Some of it I don't know what it is. Some of it I do. Some of it is supposed to be in the guest room, because it's guest room supplies, like an extra toothbrush, a travel size shampoo, a travel size mouthwash, travel size toothpaste. So I got a bucket up here that's supposed to be for the guest room for guests in case they forget a toothbrush, a comb, a brand new comb still in the package, I think. Travel size mouthwash, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush. There's all kinds of things in there in that basket that's for the guests. Then she's got her 3 boxes worth of Harry Potter stuff. Box of decor. I don't know if that was supposed to be used in here for me. If I decided that was supposed to be used in here for me, or something of hers. If I look into it, it doesn't look like my stuff. It's probably going to go outside in the utility room until we can dispose of it, use it, whatever. I already talked to Jerry Ann today because I said, Jerry Ann, as soon as, because she asked me what's my plans for getting stuff out of my office or getting stuff out of the, well, actually she said the utility room. She did not mention the office. And I said, well, beans were under a heat advisory for the last, I think we're under the heat advisory until this weekend. But all week long, according to what I saw on the weather apps that I have, we're going to be 97 plus all week. And I just kind of went, ugh. The lows are only going to be in the mid 70s, but the problem is I can't do anything in the morning because that's when I got to go to work. So I told her I plan on starting on my next maneuver or my next project come this weekend. Now, there's a few things that were in the back of the minivan that were not giveaways that I put into the shed just to clean out the back of the minivan, back of our vehicle, just so I can take her to the hospital. Okay. Look like some of his headlights were already on bright. I'm like, hopefully that's just sunlight reflecting off that vehicle. But I have not gone backwards. I have kind of gone stalemated because time, temperature, and just other things that got important. So I'm like, yes, I am going to do it. Please don't think I just, unloaded a bunch of garbage just because. No. Yes.
I moved my equipment tomorrow to 2:30, which means I'll be back over after 2.
All right, so you'll be leaving before I get home.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Only about 45 minutes.
She can be all right. She can be pretty much by herself.
Well, I'll check on her before I go.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Told her she didn't have to do that, but she wants to. She wants to be supportive, but she doesn't want to be, a handmaiden. Which I told her, do what you want to do. If you want to go in there and see if she needs anything before she's by herself in the house, it's fine and dandy. If there's an emergency and you want to help her out, if it's a simple emergency, help her out. If it's a dire straight emergency, call 911, call myself. I'll meet her up at the hospital. Because I'm not playing this, get called while I'm at work. Not by my phone, but by telephone number I gave her to get a hold of my workplace so they can tell me what's going on. And if she ever does that where she calls up and I come in and it's not a dire strait, that she could have asked Mom or try to do it herself, I'm gonna get mad. Because I'm not gonna lose this job just because of her and her wants, needs, whatever. I need this job for multiple reasons. 1, for my insanity. 2, for just getting out of the house for a little while. And 3, the money. We need the money. I will say this much, though. Jerry's kind of noticed it, and I kind of noticed it, that the new medication that I'm on for my anxieties seems to be working quite well. The reason why I feel it's working quite well is because I didn't get anxiety ridden or stressed at work, being in a new environment, learning new procedures and foods and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of thankful for that. Other than that, I really haven't. I should be um, trying to get a psychiatrist under my medical advisor's belt or whatever you want to call it. But Jerry's kind of like, oh, just wait, see how the medication is doing. If the medication is doing good, we're not going to worry about it. And I'm like, I don't agree, but I do agree. I don't agree because the factor, having a psychiatrist gives me the access of somebody to talk to if things are getting crazy. Of course, she was like, you can always try to call some, you can call Lisa, call her sister, especially either her sister Janie or her other sister Alicia, because they won't. One, they'll pretty much either keep it confident or they'll go and call her and give her what for. So maybe I need to do that because Janie or Alicia will call and give her a what for. And if she tries to do one thing, oh no, that's just Jim. Things are okay here. He's just being stressed out. Uh huh. They won't. They'll be like, oh, according to him, it's more than just stress. But it's kind of like I don't want to. I don't really want to sick her sisters on her because they've got a nice dynamic and whatnot, but they're also, Janie will be sweet and polite about it and try to, get to understand both sides of the coin before she puts her 2 cents in. Alicia, when it comes to certain things, Alicia can be quite, well, she can be like a pit bull. She knows something's wrong. She'll jump right on it and keep on top of it until things are better. Lisa, well, she'll keep most of it under her hat, but she'll still call and talk to Jerry to try to smooth things out and get things to a better plane. But I think this medication right now is doing me a lot of good because it's keeping me from being anxiety ridden or stressed, which is kind of what I was hoping medication would do for me. It would help keep me from freaking out at work because things get too stressful, too much anxiety going through me. But no, today was a great day at work. And that's about it. I mean, I've got my plans for the week. I know what I'm doing for the week for the most part. Is working my hours, coming home, relaxing, making a meal of some sort, and waiting until the weekend so I can start doing my projects. Because that's basically what my ordeal was. Because, I mean, we were thinking about a shed for the purpose of just basically being able to get stuff out of the house. And then we got the rental unit, which I gotta try to get everything out of that rental unit before the beginning of the new month. Otherwise, I have to pay another $48 for that unit. and Jerry and I have already talked and basically said, she told me, since the stuff has already been out of the, been taken out of the house, not to bring it back in the house, but take it to either Goodwill, take it either to Salvation Army. We have a friend that might be able to take some of it off of our hands to. She's got her apartment complex has a giveaway table, and I'm kind of like, okay, sure, whatever. But there's so much stuff to go through. It's kind of like, no, you can either take it all off my hands and do whatever you want with it, or I'm just going to take it directly to Goodwill. Because I'm not going to bring it back in the house so you can go through it so you can take whatever you want out. And then I have to deal with what's left over. No, I really just off to Goodwill. So that's where I'm at. I cannot tell you all the time where Jerry's at because the way things have been lately is either kind of flip-flopping around, and I'm just getting tired of the flip-flops. It kind of bugs me because, like, make a decision. But this whole, when are you going to do my craft room? When's my office going to be done? So, yeah. Anyhow, that's my video for today. I'm going to go try to get this thing downloaded and processed and yada 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 before too late. If you enjoyed this little video, give it a thumbs do the thumbs up, thumbs down, however you want to put it. Got any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the question comment box. If you're new to my channel and want to join because you've liked this video or you liked other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Once you do that, a little bell pop up, click on that bell, and YouTube will let you know when I put in my next video. Until next time, you guys have a good day. Bye.